So today I want to talk about the perfect time to start, and that is now. My name is Darius. I am a filmmaker. I've been doing this for over 20 years now, and throughout the breadth of my career, so often I've sort of like daydreamed about the perfect environment to do the things that I want to create and achieve. And the times where like my genius has really come through is when I've just shown up and said, I'm going to do this. And, it doesn't always mean that you begin the big picture vision immediately. Like you might have to build and get some things in place, but not letting this idea of like these perfect environments that are needed to create your art, your mission, your purpose, stop you from doing it today. And so I want to just talk about a little 3-part system that I've been thinking about to encourage like beginning what it is that you want to do right now and starting without getting lost in the weeds of letting the mind block what you have to share with the world. And so the first of these 3 P's is passion. So obviously you can probably feel I have a lot of passion. I bring all this experience from my filmmaking, and I want to share that experience with you. And I'm really passionate about like finding your mission. What is that mission? And sharing that mission with the world. So for me, passion is really, really important to sort of ignite the fuel of what it is that you are creating. And then from there, it goes to proficiency. Like, what do you need to be proficient at in order to bring your wisdom, your message, your genius to the world? And so, we're talking about creating YouTube videos here. So I've kind of like thought about, for me, I'm blessed to have some wisdom and a lot of experience with setting up lights. I have a nice camera. I know how to rig up a microphone. But I really think that these are all like things that can be really stripped back to the most essential model. These days, everybody has an iPhone or a smartphone of some description. Begin there. Use your iPhone. I would say it is important to get a halfway decent microphone, but you can do that for under $100 these days. Get a little lav mic or a shotgun mic like this. I'm not going to go down into the weeds of the specifics of that, but again, like very, very low point of entry and a simple light, and off to the races you go. You can make this from those environments, maybe a quiet room like this one, although we're out in the forest here and sometimes you do get some animals in the background, despite what this studio might look like. So yeah, that's proficiency. Become proficient. And the key to becoming proficient is getting the reps in, like going to the gym, getting strong. The proficiency is in the doing. So with that very simple little setup, create and do and do and do and do. And then, for me, the next step that I'm really thinking about, I'm not really actioning, I'm allowing this channel to grow and evolve over time. But the 3rd P for me is profit. So it's like, what are the revenue models that you can start to think about building into leveraging this YouTube channel to support and grow your audience, but at the same time, how can you then take that audience and allow them to support you financially by deepening the offers that you can give them? And there's so many different ways to monetize through this platform. The 2 next steps that I'm really working towards beginning on this channel is creating a newsletter so that I can really engage with an audience outside of the YouTube platform and offer deeper layers of wisdom and service to my audience through that newsletter, so that it's an additional way to receive more, and that can be built upon the trust that I am creating with you to know that, yeah, I want more. So please tell me more through a different platform. And so that's going to be the first step for me is releasing a newsletter. And then from there, there's additional sort of like training programs that I'm looking at, because where I'm going to take this channel is into an education portal. So like I will probably use a platform like School to build a community outside of YouTube that then I offer. There'll be the sort of free program, the free community, and then I'll offer a deeper, long form educational program through that platform. So for me, they're the two that really make sense. I'm not really paying much attention to AdSense. That seems to be like for, you know, people who are really scaling. And for me, I'm not so much interested in grand numbers and figures. I'm much more interested in an audience who are really like aligned with what I want to serve them to grow within themselves, rather than just like big numbers of people coming to sort of like passively watch a video. But yes, thinking about how are you going to position your channel to build profit moving forward. And I think for me, that's a really important aspect of making this sustainable. And I'm here for the long haul, so I'm not rushing these steps, but I know that the two steps I mentioned of the newsletter and the sort of additional educational platform are the next steps for me. So yeah, I would love to hear from you. What are you thinking about in terms of those 3 Ps that I mentioned? Like what are the parts within that you want to really refine, grow and develop? And if there's something specific I can help you with, I'm really available. Leave me a message in the comments. And as always, please do subscribe to my channel. It's a meaningful nod of the cap that you are appreciating the content that I have to share. Thank you so much.